Good morning, afternoon, midnight, wherever you are.
Good something. Good insert time of day
Um,
here.
yes, good blank today. Um, as you might notice, today's cast sounds a little bit different than you're used to. It is because we have some practical issues. It's not technical issues today, it's practical issues.
We like to
Oh
swap
wow.
them out every now and then just to keep things fresh.
Yeah, gotta keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
One of our members is ill, and the other one has no access to their computer.
Yep.
So we have roped in Jerry to come join us today, and
Hello.
I have been put on the hot seat to run a session. So I pulled out a one-page RPG called Supernormal. It
Yeah.
is designed by Ursi Dice.
I'm gonna give me a second.
They have a lovely page on Drive Through RPG with all sorts of fun things on there.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Um,
It is also a game about perfectly normal people in a perfectly normal society with perfectly normal not powers, yes, abilities.
yes. So Supernormal is you've got superpowers, like real superpowers.
Whoa.
But what about when you want a day off? And that's the premise of what we will be exploring today.
yeah.
So, if all my lovely players would like to introduce themselves and then their characters, please. Starting
Hi.
with Lee.
Hello, everyone. I am Lee. I am going to be playing Nora, Plague Doctor Nichols.
And
What's
Walhara.
Scary.
her her powers are flight, animal friendship, and retractable metal claws.
Yee.
Maud?
Hi, I'm Maud and I'll be playing Kayla Demore, big town reporter. Um and her powers are speed, stretchiness, and enlarging.
Hello, I am Jerry, and I will be playing Violet. I just made a character. I need to come out with a good name. Give me just a moment. Uh, Violet Reese, who goes by the name of Thermal Burst. She has Pyro, Creo, and Telekinesis.
Okay. So, a little fun thing about this game is our players can be superheroes or supervillains, and they do not have to disclose that until they get caught.
All right.
So don't
Could
get caught.
they don't get caught, indeed.
That's the idea.
First rule.
Okay, could
That was always
everybody
the idea.
roll me 1d6, please, and then I can see where we will be starting our session today.
1d6. All right.
Uh-huh. So
Awesome.
we have a 6, a 3, and a 5. Or what was that, 6? Okay,
A one.
and a 1.
Get one none.
Okay, so we are going to be starting at a lovely day in the park.
All right.
Oh yeah.
For the people watching and for the people playing, whenever you interact with the world, there are 3 tiers of difficulty. You have blend in, show off, and superpowers. If you try to blend in, you roll 3d6. If you try to show off, you roll 2d6. And if you just go for fucking awesome super, you roll 1d6.
All right.
To succeed in your action, you have to roll a 5 or below.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means that the more normal you try to be, the harder your actions will be. But the more you get caught, the more likely the consequences are gonna show up. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We are starting today at the park. It's a nice sunny day. There's a group of Girl Scouts down at the southern side of the park. They are like setting up a little booth where they will be practicing first aid skills. I put that between air quotes. They're helping the first aid booth.
All right.
Big day for them. They can earn a badge.
Yes. Badges.
There's a group of young gentlemen playing soccer to the right. There's a few food stalls set up. And everybody in town, of course, knows that this is the unofficial warm-up to, like, the city celebration where they will celebrate the renewal or the reclaim of this city that has suffered for a while and is now finally doing better again. It's like Independence Day, but for a city instead of a nation.
It's a
Oh,
city with
bless 'em.
superheroes. Of course, it happened. Like,
Of course it did. So, what would all of you be doing in this lovely day in the park today?
uh, just a small question for my fellow normal people. Do we know each other?
Don't know.
You might know your alter egos, possibly. That will turn out depending on how today go. But secret identities are secret for a reason, I would imagine.
Okay.
But maybe you know each other as non-supers.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave a choice to them. I think my character will probably just enjoy a nice walk in the park. Perhaps cool off near the lake, sort of thing. Keep an eye on everything happening. Enjoying a bit of a sun. Maybe feeding the ducks.
You're gonna be feeding the ducks?
Probably yes. Just tossing some little
Okay.
things
And would you
around.
like to do this in a blend-in, show-off, or super way?
I will say definitely blend in. I'm not trying to.
Okay, would you like to roll 3d6 then to see how feeding the ducks goes?
Probably poorly. Give me a second. uh, well,
So that's a
fuck.
12,
Yeah, it's 12.
which means that your action is supercharged beyond your control.
Yeah.
You
Roll,
toast the bread and chuck it into the liver. Like,
roll 1d6 to see the first effect.
Okay. What is that?
Welcome to the land of oh god, oh fuck.
Oh god, oh fuck. Yes, indeed, a 6. So,
Oh,
Jerry, you
okay.
unintentionally activate one or more of your superpowers. Would you like to describe what happens?
Yes, probably I'm just, tossing these little pieces, these little crumbs on the lake, and my cryokinesis goes a bit fucking weird, and you can see little patches of ice just appearing on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
You do a
Yeah,
sucky wucky.
you see, the problem is it's a nice sunny day and this ice is forming. And, of course, besides the duck, there's also people enjoying rafting, paddling, just floating along the lake. And you just... Let's just say that ice has managed to fuse a duct to one of the smaller vessels.
Okay.
So this guy who was casually kayaking across the lake now has a duck frozen to his side, and neither of them are very happy.
You just hear panic honking.
Yes.
Alright, are we considering that a 3 then, as well, along with a 6?
I was going for 5 actually.
Inconveniences others, okay.
Inconvenience somebody else. Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so while Violet is trying to figure out how to deal with this, subtly, what would the doctor be doing?
I believe she would be sitting on a park bench reading a book.
Motherfucker.
Was that what you were gonna do?
Hell yeah, it's still what I'm gonna do. Shut up.
Alright, so that is a blend in, so it is, I believe it's 3d6.
That is indeed 3d6. Would you like to roll your d6?
4. How do I do this? How do I cause unintended destruction?
I have an idea.
Oh.
I have a sub as well.
I would like to hear the suggestions.
My suggestions would be either the book gets so excited that in the tension your talons react.
Well, fuck. That was my idea.
Or you have a Disney princess moment and animals come flocking to you and the bench was not prepared for that.
I'm going to say the talents. What happened? I feel like I'm like very into this book, and it gets to a very suspenseful moment, and I just shoot. And Miss DM, would you like to pick the other one?
Yeah, I would love to. I am gonna tell you that unfortunately you were not the only person on this bench. And somebody got to experience just how sharp you got.
So is that 3?
That is indeed 3.
Okay.
Because this person jumps up and starts cursing loudly, looking for splinters.
Hee hee.
Whoops.
Maud, what would you be doing?
I would be in a very bushy tree reading some erotica.
Ooh!
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
Hey. So the fact that you climbed up into a tree to read this, I would be willing to make this a show-off move.
Okay.
So that would be 2d6, please.
Roll a 12 again.
8! There's just a super glitch. You only get one drawback.
Okay.
So roll your d6.
Roll my d6. 2.
I saw the chart.
Oh, God.
You are temporarily powerless. You are so flustered you cannot concentrate on any of your abilities.
Great. I am lying down at the bottom of a tree. Arms only slightly stretched. Reading erotica.
Only slight stretch, you say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm horrible, I know.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me reading my scientific documents.
So, good news, Mod.
Mm-hmm.
Since you only super glitched and not supercharged, you gain 1 point of experience of mundane activities.
Yay, I can climb up trees easier.
So that means that from now on, when you roll stuff that is similar to this, you roll with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I think that goes for all super glitches, even supercharged. In one or more super glitches.
Yes. Super glitch, not supercharged.
Yeah, but that's the only.
Supercharged is kind of like epic failing, Jerry.
Yes, but you have two super glitches, and a roll can give two. But it's your call. Not gonna.
I'll think about it. For now, I'm not awarding it for supercharged.
All
We'll
right.
see how the game continues.
All right.
Let's see how poorly we roll the dice.
Woo-woo.
Okay.
Off to
So,
a great start.
yes. A very upset middle-aged gentleman that is extremely butthurt is making its way over to the first aid booth.
But
Okay.
Poor guy.
Who has like 3 neat little holes in the back of his trousers now.
Lee getting a little touchy-feely out here. The disrespect.
And let's say that all the people in the neighborhood are now avoiding this bench. Because it is dangerous.
No skin off my beak.
Danger bench.
No, indeed not. Miss Violet, you are lucky that it is a nice warm day and the ice is slowly melting.
Yep.
So soon enough, the duck does manage to release itself from the kayak.
All right.
But there's still some feathers stuck to the side of this kayak, who've been like flash frozen in place.
Yeah, it's good. It's going through warm water, and eventually they're gonna fall off.
Yeah, eventually. Somebody is already, with all disregard for the safety of their phone, face chatting somebody, telling them about this duck that got frozen to their kayak.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna go, like. Oh, good girls, this city really never a dull moment, is it? Like. This is so weird. What the hell happened?
So you're trying to play it off?
Yeah, I'm trying to play it off like, oh, it's such a weird shit, like, just that, a disaster, man. Big shit happens. What the hell? I just wanted to feed ducks.
Okay. Are you making a show of it?
Oh, no, I'm trying, I'm trying to, like, I'm playing it off as this is a natural occurrence from the city.
That would be blending in, Jerry. I'm very sorry.
I'm just talking. How can that go wrong?
No, okay. I'll let it slide for now.
Okay.
But the rules do literally state every interaction with the world.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll then. Alright. I wonder how that can go. It's a 10. That's just one super glitch, right?
That's a super glitch, yes.
Yeah.
So roll a d6 and gain 1 point of convincing. Not convenience. An experience point in convincing.
Well, that's pretty much it.
You refreeze the duck.
So, I'm just gonna steal the narrative from you here and say that in your attempt to make it seem normal, you overcompensate.
The duck.
And the water around the keg is now heating up. And this guy who is FaceTiming with whoever just is surrounded by steam now.
It's fine.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm so curious to see who is a villain and who is a superhero because I'm gonna laugh if we all pick one side.
Uh,
So, Maud, as you
Hmm?
are reading your research documents,
Yeah.
right? That is what you labeled them, right?
Very enthralled by my research document. My scientific acumen is budding.
The gentlemen that were playing soccer, their ball ends up in your bushes.
Oh, these little fucks. Mama doesn't like interruptions. I'm gonna look at their ball.
Ma'am, could you throw that
And I'm
back,
gonna turn to...
please?
No.
Oh, God. Really? Okay.
You heard me.
They sort of like they look at each other very confused. Then one of them just shrugs, sighs, and walks over, very disappointed, giving you a nasty glare. And comes pick up their ball.
I read my research.
God.
I don't know what you expected to happen there.
I didn't
I'm
know
enthralled.
either. My job is just to throw shit at you and see what happens.
Well, you saw what happened.
hmm
hmm
Um, dear doctor,
Yes, ma'am.
one of the I'm not gonna say park rangers because a park is not quite big enough for that. But on days like this, they do have like some city staff on hand to make sure everything is safe and stuff.
Mhm.
They're coming over to you to inform you that they kind of need to inspect the bench because those were some very nasty pokes that gentleman received, and they're
Oh,
asking you to move.
oh, absolutely. Whatever you need. And she kind of gets up and she steps off to the side. What would you like me to roll?
I'm gonna trust that you can walk normally.
Sometimes.
Yes, but also remember I do have fly.
I know.
So I'm wondering if
My question is gonna be, are you gonna stop reading on your way onto the next bench?
that depends. Is the path to the next bench clear of people?
It's just a walking trail. Nobody's on there right now.
Then I'm not gonna stop reading. I'm just gonna keep my nose in the book.
Okay. Then you are
Not
at
the
risk of
last week.
losing track of the ground. So I would say try and blend in.
An 8.
That is only one hiccup.
Okay, so just 1d6. And that'd be a 3. Uh,
This is
for
perfect.
just
As you're reading and walking, you end up walking about a foot above the ground instead of on the actual pathway for a while.
Ah, they glitched out of life.
and just and
Just-
once she notices, she just kind of plops back onto the ground and
Mhm.
just keeps walking.
Yep.
Mm.
Nose deeper in the book so nobody recognizes you. Um,
And if I do so believe, that is 1 point of convince.
yep.
yeah.
I love how we're getting experience in trying to pass off as normal.
Yes, that's how this game works.
No, as
yes.
just trying to lie to people, like literally that.
Okay. So, the Girl Scouts and extended family are organizing some games to make today fun for the kids so that they are nice and tired by the time the evening rolls around and the adults want to have fun. And
Bah.
one of those activities is about to start, and it is a kiting competition, flying kites.
Okay.
But because it's like a very warm, lazy day, there isn't quite enough wind, so they have set up some huge fans to create wind.
Alright.
Maud, I'm afraid this is gonna mess up your pages a bit, because they don't want to lay still anymore.
A word?
Your
What do I
nice
want?
bushy tree is like at the edge of the wind fan range for this kite competition.
Oh no. Oh no, they've definitely made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to nip this in the bud.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna put my book down and just try to go fast enough to as where no one can see me in a circle. Give them plenty of wind and turn off those fans.
You are trying to create a tornado.
Just a tiny one. At super speed.
Well, you do have super speed. You also have superhuman reactions.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel that combining these two, you would be able to. And you
And I
are
should be able.
actively using your superpowers. So roll 1d6, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Just don't roll a 6.
Watch her roll a 6.
Two.
Roll a 2.
Your action works as intended. Congratulations! There is now a small vortex in the center of the field,
And I turn
and
off the
all the fans have been unplugged.
Stretchy arms go zoom.
I am gonna point it out now that more super activity is happening in the park. If your characters would respond to super activity in some way, do let me know.
Alright.
I'm trying to decide if she would or not.
No! These kids are having the weirdest kite flying competition ever. They are very proud of their homemade kites. Who are now almost like synchronized water ballet, slowly merging into each other's ropes. Which is making the competition a little bit harder, but the kids have never had so much fun.
Can I try to get the wind back right by going like little vertical lines?
So how would you like to change the wind direction again?
So I'm just gonna take off in one direction and keep like looping back between that direction.
Okay, that wind is gonna settle a lot faster than a vortex, but sure.
I mean, at least they won't cross their strings.
Yeah, roll superpowers.
Alright.
That's a 6.
Oh fuck.
Roll 1d6, please. It's another 6.
No.
You unintentionally activate one or more of your superpowers.
You don't say. So we're gonna do enlargement. And it was at this moment they realized, how can I make this as chaotic as possible? Super speed, super big.
And stretchy.
The whole fucking
so
not going noticed, like, broke off
Is out the window.
fairly soon.
So who would we say is blending in the best at this point?
At this point, Cherry is still blending in the best. But that might change in a few rolls, who knows?
Who knows?
But these kids are now, like, every few seconds, they have a giant dark shadow move over them. As a giant object that absurd speeds moves past them several times, yanking some of the kites out of their hands with the wind strength they create,
Get big boy.
and then disappears out of the park, it seems, as you disappear into shrubbery again.
Book time.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you would have noticed this.
As soon as I see that, I'm gonna go, holy shit, look there! What's going on?
Fuckery.
There's suspicion off of you.
You are showing off, and because you are trying to, let's say this is an extension of deceiving,
Yep.
I'm gonna say roll 2d6 with advantage.
Alright. Oh, 4.
No. Roll 2d6 with advantage.
Oh, I rolled
Roll
2d6.
2d6 again. Roll 2d6
Oh.
again.
Oh, okay.
You know what it
Because
is.
you're showing off, you're not using your superpowers.
8.
So there's a super glitch.
Okay. Fuck.
You eat the bread. In the direction
Okay, getting toast.
Oh, come the fuck on.
An unintentional superpower?
Yeah. So... I will say that will go with telekinesis and basically pushing the kites towards where I'm pointing.
Okay, so the children that were still holding on to their kites now have them also yanked out of their hands and flung into a direction opposite of the wind.
Oh, that was a big fucking thing there. It wouldn't also happen.
So, the Girl Scout counselors try to end the competition without a winner, telling the kids that their kites were probably so awesome a superhero came and wanted to see them.
Technically not a lie.
Look up from their book to see who the fuck just tried to snitch.
So you're gonna walk over to the person trying to point you out?
No, I'm not gonna walk over to them. I'm just gonna look to see who it is.
So you're trying to be stealthy and stare?
Yeah, from out of my book.
Are you trying to use any of your superpowers to aid you in this?
You know, I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just looking at my book. If she sees me seeing her, that's her bad.
Would this be... I'll give it a show off. 2d6, please.
26. Oh god, if this glitches, I want my eyes to just grow. Oop.
7. That's a super glitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Ah. 2.
Power surge and temporary incapacitate.
I night now.
So you just stare at Jerry and then fall over, face first into your book on the ground.
The book literally just falls on my face. Alright.
Yep.
So enough outside time, huh?
Doctor,
Yes.
how in tune would you say you are with your animal friends?
define in tune. Like, can I read their minds? No. Am I very friendly with them? Yes.
You are
don't like
aware
the
of
wording
some
of that.
very, very, very unpleased birds trying to settle in a tree as the wind keeps changing?
Yeah, I assume I would have heard the shout by that point and have put my book down and looked. Would I recognize any of the powers that I have witnessed so far?
Well, I think Jerry's powers on the water have been flying under the radar for you because that was when you were reading.
Yes, but the cyclone or like
You
the
have
shadows.
noticed. You have noticed the erratic kite behavior.
Yes, would I be able to place who that was from?
Maybe with telekinesis, like there's someone pointing in the direction the kites are going towards. So that
Yes,
might be an
but that-
option.
Yes.
You better have speed.
Well, that then arises the question to the other players: how public has your supersona been?
I will say is known.
Maud has been very public, apparently. They just disappeared.
I was just so underground. She disappears.
Okay, did anyone say anything?
Go ahead.
We just joked. How public have you been with your supersona?
Who?
How public have you been with your supersona?
I have shown off only my enlargement. But no one knows what the fuck it is I actually do. So no one realizes. They just enlarge to go grocery shopping.
Okay.
You just go out to the lake, grab a bunch of fish, you're done.
Yeah, based on those answers, I would say not really.
Okay.
For my character, probably known somewhat. So if someone knows about thermal shock, they might know that telekinesis is one of a bunch.
Interesting.
So do it at info as you see fit. But yeah, these unpleased birds are very, very vocal, and you notice that some of the people are like moving away from those trees suspiciously of the birds. Some of like the moody teenagers in the area pick up some rocks and throw them at them, trying to search them.
Oh fuck!
And with that,
Yeah.
Plague Doctor, Miss Nichols, is going to get some of the crows to start pecking at the feet of the teenagers.
So you are just blatantly using your superpowers?
Yes.
Roll your
How do you
d6.
spot animal friendliness?
3.
That is a success. Is that our first success? No, it's our second.
Second.
So these crows somehow dodging flying rocks, like almost kamikaze down towards these teenagers, and then through past in what results in like the bullet dance style jumping of these teenagers as they quick and run away.
Yes. No one
These
messes
must be
with
your
birds.
favorite crows. You're fucking super villain. Super.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
But birds want to take over the world, motherfucker.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
As does the doctor, apparently.
I can't believe that conspiracy theory because the birds work for no one but the birds. They're gonna take over, man. The bourgeoisie work for the birds.
These poor festivities are going to be very interesting.
Yes.
So anyways, back to reading.
By the way,
You're technically still snoring.
if I see kids throwing rocks, I probably will throwing rocks at birds and animals. I will probably intervene as well.
What would you do?
Basically, telekinesis them back. Just fucking no. It's not
Roll your
happening.
d6.
Yes.
You succeed. Would you like to narrate it?
Basically, as kids are throwing rocks, the crows are coming in, and there's someone who's trying to throw them like a bit stronger to scare them off. Just fling them back, like just bit of a gut punch. Yeah.
So these rocks somehow turn into boomerangs.
Oh yeah, no, stop the loyal. Like this is definitely something going wrong. Just.
Yep. As our narrative camera follows these teenagers running away, we can see that the food stalls are opening up, that people are like starting to sell ice cream and bubble waffles and hamburgers and slush puppies and all these other very healthy foods.
Uh-huh.
What country is this taking place in?
The country of imagination.
Okay, so say if it's the U.S., that sounds accurate.
There's like this stand that sells like a giant lollipop attached to a helium balloon. If you don't hold on to your lollipop, they're both gone.
Yeah, that's not fact.
And the first like lines are starting to form as people go for their food. And of course, the most important stand in all the food court, the Girl Scouts have a cookie table.
Yes.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, did you say a cookie table?
How many do we have usually?
Just one. I was
At
in
a
Girl
big
Scouts.
event, though?
I sold cookies. It's one table, trust me.
They have a table.
Okay.
Behind them are the carts with boxes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's one table, but like a dozen boxes, like the cardboard boxes with the cookie boxes in them, kind of boxes.
God, I used to
And
think there were
because-
more tables because there were so many cookie girls.
Oh,
No, like they're split up in several groups. You have the group that helps out at the first aid station. You have the group that is selling the cookies. They might rotate throughout the day. You're not quite sure.
Mhm.
But because it is the Recovery Day holiday coming up, they also have a special mixed cookie bag. So you don't have to buy a box of each.
oh.
Wow.
Like in big pink glittery letters, they're special. Which
Yeah.
somehow is more expensive than buying the boxes.
That's say $30 cookies right there.
But somebody didn't do too great on planning or foresight because it's right next to the bar that sells alcohol.
Oh no,
Hey.
that's perfect planning. You get the moms.
Not only that, people who drink do need to eat, not to get too drunk. So,
Yes, but people that drink could also start arguing about prizes with 6-year-olds.
that is true.
So we'll see how the day continues. There's a cotton candy machine. That like does rainbow cotton candy, so they do like several colored scoops and they make like the Jawbreaker color palette
Oh my god.
rings of cotton candy.
Oh my god. That sounds
And there's a
adorable.
little fish boot that claims that all the fish have been caught on the lake.
Alright.
And let's not forget the French fries.
Of course, the French fries and the hot dogs.
I'm Belgian, I have to throw in the French fries.
Yeah.
Love some
And the
French
waffles,
fries.
but they were already there.
Chicken and waffles.
So, who's gonna ruin this wonderful scene first?
I volunteer. I'm gonna go and buy a box of Thin Mints.
Am I awake now?
You can wake up after this action, yes. You gonna go buy yourself a box?
A box of Thin Mints, yes.
Okay, roll to blend in. Unless you plan on flying across the waiting line.
Nope. Blending in. 9.
That is
blending in.
only a super glitch.
Only a super glitch. Then another d6. 1. Let me look at the table. You perform the action with an unexpected level of force. So I guess I do accidentally fly a little bit. Just
No, let me point out that all superheroes, as per superhero law, have super strength, invincibility, and superhuman reactions. So you can also very forcefully buy something if you want.
Just walk through the waiting line.
Wait, I'd like to imagine what happens is she was in line, she gets to the front, and she goes to pull out her wallet, and she accidentally pulls it out too like quickly or like too hard or whatever, and she accidentally flings it across the park.
I will be right back. Yes, and all the kids behind, all the people are just following this object flying away.
I'd imagine the 6-year-olds think this is hilarious.
Yes, but they do pull away the cardboard box because they didn't get money.
Like they pull it back as I go running for it.
Yes, exactly. There's a few seconds of them going, do we wait? Do we do the next one? Do we wait? Hello, what would you like to buy? As the line continues. I almost feel like I need to roll a percentile to see if you hit somebody with the wallet, but I'm not going to.
What the fuck if you hit me, you will.
That's what to say about Mod's character.
I will end you.
I'm on board. If you want to hit Maud's character with the wallet, that would be what wakes them up.
Oh, yeah, I want that to happen. I wanted to just, like, smack him in the face and just bounce off.
Very quickly, I grab the wallet and look at the ID.
Oh!
What do you have in your wallet?
Like, I have, like, $10 on me, my driver's license, a debit card, like a Froyo card, a student ID, because she's, and like a few other like miscellaneous items, like there's some spare change in there, like a few membership cards for like the bank and the library.
Just a few random pieces of gum.
Yeah, just like a few
great. In the corner of their book, they're gonna start writing down credit card number, ID number, CVV number, school you attend, last name, first name, got it, date of birth, got it.
And you just
Puts
see
it
her
all back in.
Yeah, you just see her running up. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It just kind of flew out of my hands. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You know what? How are you today? What's your name?
Nora. And she
Is this
sticks her hand out.
yours?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
slaps the wallet into their hand with just a little too much force. Great, nice to meet you.
Uh,
I'm Kayla Demure,
I was
local
wondering,
journalist.
do we need to roll for the slamming of the wallet?
I was about to say, I feel like this is a show-off role.
Fuck yeah. I want you to understand the situation we are in, sir.
That is a 6. That is just a super glitch.
Just a super glitch. All right.
And it's super clutch by 1 point. If it was a D5,
So activate one of your powers as you slap this wallet back into
Okay, I've got an idea. So we're gonna activate stretchiness. And you're gonna get hit on like the mid part of your arm. Just like in the crook of your elbow. Just slam.
I feel
and
like
just slowly withdraw it to your elbow, to your hand.
Nothing else.
Would I recognize the power by that?
I mean, Jesus.
I have only used enlargement in town.
That's fair. So
You
I
recognize
recognize
the power.
Like I recognize that I'm in the presence of a fellow super.
You
That
do
does not know
see
I'm a
that.
super. But I just don't know who it is. Got it.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna go, thank you. And turn around and just kind of start walking back towards the cookie stand.
Don't throw wallets anymore.
Oh god, that was so sickly sweet.
And she's just like giving her the bitchiest stare.
So, I would like to. So, since clearly some shit is going down, and I'm not the only one to blame for it, I would like to go get a cotton, a cotton candy, because the rainbow cotton candy sounds fucking adorable, and I want one. And I would like to keep an eye out to see what's going on, like to see who threw the wallet, who catched it.
Who got bonked?
Yeah.
Oh, there's early 20s, late teens, you're not quite sure. Cotton candy artist, as his little boot advertises. Makes you this cotton candy once in a while, pulls it out, folds in like the edges to make a ripple effect in the colors as he goes for the next layer.
Oh my god.
And he reaches this giant cloud of sweetness on a way too thin stick out to you.
Yep.
And how would you like to grab it?
Normally, just grab the stick and pay, as a normal person would.
I think you know what I'm gonna ask now.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that.
3d6, please.
Hold on. Let me find something. Let me find a meme. Continue to roll while I find this meme.
Oh,
That's a trick.
fucking course.
So that's supercharged.
Yeah.
How's that blending in going?
So you do your action with an unexpected level of force.
Yes. Probably part of a stick. I catch the thing. Part of a stick kind of breaks, and I just right, and I get the rest. Trying to get away. What's the other one?
I am going to say that with the snapping of the stick, but you are invulnerable. I was gonna cut your hand, but then I was like, you're invulnerable. I don't think a stick can pierce that.
Not me.
So,
Yes, you.
No,
I'm gonna say you are going to inconvenience the standkeeper because that end of the stick that you broke ends up in his sugar mill.
Alright. I hope I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, right. Want me to
Honestly, that
go?
was the most inconspicuous glitch.
Jerry, what's your character's name?
Violet. And I'm gonna look at my thing. And go. Ah. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna hand the guy some more money for the damage. Like sort of. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna touch my thing because I might accidentally not gonna say it, but mind thing going. I'm not gonna touch it because I'm gonna fucking blow it up. So more money. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
So you won't attempt to telekinesis it out of there?
Oh no! I'm not. Like, this is someone's livelihood. I don't want to destroy it.
Okay. So he turns off his machine, he flips over the sales list so people know that he's not selling at the moment and just starts grumbling and reaching into it.
Alright, I'm gonna just
Shame.
carefully leave some 20 more bucks here on the stand. Like, sorry.
Okie dokie. Ooh, okay. So, Maud, you just wrote down a bunch of information. Are you going to do anything with that, or is that for later?
Probably for later. When I'm well out of the area.
Okie dokie.
It's a living.
It sure is. Superheroes don't really get paid. That's the disadvantage of a secret identity.
Identity theft.
Possibly. What to do?
I'm gonna say, Maud, did you bring one book or several books for research?
I only brought one book for research.
Okay.
And then an actual research document.
To put over it so that it looks like you're reading while you're reading a comic?
Yes, and to understand the finer arts of coercion.
I see. Okay. So, our doctor gets back to the cookie booth.
Yes.
They did put a box to the side of you.
Thank you.
I love the idea of the doctor trying again and flinging the wallet again.
I am very fond of making you roll again.
I will not be opposed to it. If it happens again, if the wallet gets flinged again, but this time it hits my.
Okay, roll your blend in.
Oh god.
That is a just a super glitch.
Is it?
So roll your d6.
Yes.
1.
Unexpected level of force.
You tear your pockets.
We have only been playing this for an hour and my cheeks hurt.
I don't know if I want it to fling it again and hit Violet, or try to pull the money out but accidentally tear it.
Or you can grab the cookies and crunch them in your hand.
I think I will grab the cookies and crunch them with my hand.
Just you grab the box and it goes like an empty can.
Oh god.
Just this pitiful look is given to the fox as she walks away.
So you're gonna feed the Duffs cookies then? With your crumbs?
Not sure that's a good idea, because chocolate and mint?
Yeah, the dogs might not be the best.
would make lovely topping for a cake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think she's just gonna shove the box in her bag and just kind of like just, just go sit down on a park bench again.
The same one or a different one?
A different one. Do I have to roll again?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
You feel eyes studying your movement for some reason.
That is
supercharged.
That is supercharged.
Peace.
Oh, you did super glitch in purchasing stuff,
Yes.
so you get advantage in that.
So another.
Yeah, you get another thing you have advantage in now. You have practiced buying stuff.
Okay. So I'm going to do a d6. That's 5. You perform an action in the way that inconveniences others. And would you like to choose?
I'm looking. Would you like to tell what happens?
I am. I think the crows and a few other birds can tell that I'm getting upset, so they're trying to follow me, which is getting in the way of some people trying to walk by.
So you have settled on this bench. You are now surrounded by a flying cluster of birds, which temporarily and sporadically just block off the path in front of your bench. And I'm gonna say that this is drawing quite the unwanted attention, because they don't seem to bother you, but people do seem to notice that.
Kayla's been staring at this occasion the whole time.
Oh, here's a question for Lee.
Yes.
You asked us, but how public is your character?
Pretty public.
Alright.
I smell pennies.
I would like to go buy another box of chocolate mints.
Of Thin Mints?
Yeah, of those ones.
I was about to say, how
Are you blending in?
Take the Lord's name in vain.
I guess. I mean, I don't really see a way to show off as I'm purchasing fucking cookies.
You can be creative.
You can walk like a boss.
You could make a big deal out of giving them a tip.
No! But yes, I gotta show off.
Okay.
Take every advantage you can get.
Yeah. 2d6,
Yes,
right?
you are at any point allowed to argue with me why a roll should be harder or easier than I've said it.
Alright, 2d6 man, right?
Yes.
Good. Fuck.
Just super glitched.
I like this series. It gives me lots of hee-hees.
Okay. I know what's happening here.
Do tell.
So, gonna buy the cookies, right? Gonna take them in. I'm so excited when the box kind of freezes.
Yes! Okay, but frozen Thin Mints are delicious.
And just going to go, and I'm going to just bolt it towards Blake Doctor.
Jerry, you super glitched. Get an experience in purchasing.
Yeah, I can buy shit.
It is possible that I sometimes forget to mention it when you get an advantage, so do point that out when I forget.
Yeah.
I'm about to get one myself.
I got an experience in capitalism.
Yes!
Yeah,
The golden sport.
Mode? You were saying, sorry.
I want to go to the bar.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to go to the bar.
You want to go to the bar? Okay.
The bar.
Go to the bar. What would you like to do at the bar?
I would like to get a drink at the bar.
So, apparently this bar is pirate themed.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bring on my
It's a
seats.
Yar bar.
It's the R
Oh,
bar.
yes.
They have a super edgy, alcohol-free kids cocktail served in plastic skull cups.
I only know so many fiends that would do this. Yes, go for it.
And what would you like to buy at the bar?
Shit. So is like this bar an extension of a bar that's in town?
Yes, it is supplied by like one of the bigger bars in town.
Okay. I would like water.
Water?
Water.
Okay.
And a bottle of vodka, thank you.
And a bottle of vodka. Okay. Are you making a show out of buying this, or are you just blending in?
You know, I am a bit excited from reading so much vigorous research that I'm just like slightly vibrating with speed. So if you're really looking,
So you're
just see a blur
technically
on the
using your
edges.
superpowers.
Yes.
I am gonna point out that actively using your superpowers, whether it's a success or failure, gives me a point towards a negative event.
Okay.
And we are on 13 out of 15 points for the first trigger.
Jesus!
Oh well.
So yeah, roll your d6 and see if you can successfully bounce to the music by yourself, water and vodka.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dancing. 2d6 or 3d6?
Well, it is either 1d6 or 2d6, depending on how overt you want to be with your powers.
2d6.
2d6, okay.
Oh,
That is still a super glitch. So I still get my point. Mahaha!
Fuck. I did a bad.
So roll your d6, let's see what goes wrong.
3.
Unwanted attention.
Oh, no.
Unwanted attention. You get the attention of several already slightly tipsy people that have decided that you are gonna join them in a dance. And it is like a weird pirate Macarena version.
What?
Oh yes. Oh yes. These are my people. Pop open that bottle.
And as you're learning the dance, they are challenging you to dance it faster and faster and faster.
You know. Yeah. Gonna keep it within sane limit.
So you're trying to... Are you showing off or blending in?
Blending in.
Roll 3d6.
Oh, we're fucked.
Roll your d6. So that's a 4.
That's a 4.
So you
It's
cause
11.
unintended destruction. Please tell
My
me what
vodka.
breaks.
My vodka.
Oh no! Tell us what happens.
Well, I'm just zooming. I'm going. I'm throwing these bows. And a bottle just ends up near someone's head, and like they have a bad time.
Oh, no!
That is an open wound. That's an open wound immediately doused in alcohol. They have a very bad time.
I mean,
Very bad time.
First aid stand is gonna be very busy.
yeah.
Did I just start a bar fight?
Well, no.
I am gonna say, because I love you, that the second thing that happens is you are temporarily incapacitated.
Okay. She passed out from partying too much.
So basically, you see blood and you drop. At least that is what people think.
With a nice dose of alcohol directly in my mouth.
Yep,
Thankfully, no glass.
thankfully.
Oh,
So who would like to give next?
I would like to approach the doctor.
Okay.
So, I'm considering, I've seen this guy throw wallets, being followed by crows, and everything, right? At this point. And,
You might have even spotted them floating for a bit.
yeah, and she said, like, she's very public as a superhero, right? I'm gonna go close to them, hand them the frozen box of cookies, and go, oh, you see, it is a plague, isn't it?
What did you say?
Oh, it's a plague, isn't it?
This heat is a plague, isn't it?
What'd you say alright, so you said the box was frozen.
Yeah, the box is definitely frozen.
By this point, would Plague Doctor recognize?
I will say probably.
Alright, so what'd you say your,
Terrible
name was?
shock for short.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock, I would say.
Yeah. I bet people might need a doctor with all the shit that's gone down so far.
Yeah. I forgot what I couldn't hear what the other half of your was.
Terrible shock.
Oh, thermal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with this heat, it's killer.
I know, right? Just so we're clear, that was an accident.
You have no idea what they are talking about. You were reading a very exciting part of your book then.
It's like,
An angry duck walks beside you.
a very confused look, like, what duck?
No, Doc! Well, what, Doc? Right.
Right, yeah.
Probably sees the bread. Did you, like, hit a bird in the head with a piece of bread or something?
No.
Can't exactly fault you for that.
No, it was mostly, oh, hey, suddenly ice. Yeah.
Got it.
Fuck it. I really need to start ordering from Amazon. I'm honestly reconsidering my life as a shut-in.
Is this the point where we go, Amazon sponsor us? Amazon, the hero of all heroes.
Hey, you're gonna give them ideas. Use your Amazon to get Twitch Prime? Yeah.
By the way, if you have Amazon Prime, remember to subscribe to our channel. Because you have Twitch Prime as well.
Which is what? One free subscription per month?
Yep. But, yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored, please sponsor us.
Yes, pretty much. So, I've seen the day has been going well for you too.
Yeah, I just wanted to read my book, she says, and she takes the book and she just kind of plops it on her lap. Should I roll something for that?
Heroes' lives are hard.
Yes!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a 3d6, as she's not using her powers whatsoever.
I was just trying to plot the book.
Yeah.
Well, you could make it a very expurgated, over-the-top action of, oh, fuck my life.
Yeah.
and then it would be 2d6.
Alright, then 2d6. I'm just not using the powers. I'm just saying that.
No, but show off can also be attention seeking, over the top, showing off.
5.
Yay!
What's a success?
It's a success. Nothing goes wrong.
The book does not go flying.
Neither do you.
And I suppose the book still has the holes in it.
Yes.
I can see it was some sharp narrative.
That's fucked up.
She starts laughing, and so do some of the crows.
Oh my god. I feel like I need to have you roll superpowers just to see if people notice.
Hey, in my defense, crows are really, really smart. They understand language.
Yeah.
Yes, but this person surrounded by crows starts laughing, and the crows join in. I think that would draw attention. Would it not?
Yes, probably.
Like, rumors might start that you are secretly some kind of circus entertainer that's about to do a show and you're like warming up.
What would you like me to roll?
Well, that would be powers, I guess.
Yeah.
So is that just a 1d6?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
No.
6. I had the odds stacked in my favor and I still messed up. Alright, let's roll d6. Alright, so table 1.
Did you have the advantage in convince? Because I know Jerry has it, but somebody else had it as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because Maud didn't interact with aside from Lee.
Being an angry bitch.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to give you advantage for this one if you want to.
Okay, so should I roll another d6 or does the 1 count?
I'll give you the one.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. So nothing happens.
Nothing too bad happens. No, you're just showing your appreciation to a fellow super. While this lovely friendship is blossoming, Maud, what are you doing?
Just silently cussing till I can get up again. Getting up because I realize I can get up. I'm powerful now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you wake back up. Like, they have set you on a chair, they are like lightly tapping your face, trying to get you to wake up. You're now at the first aid booth, somebody has moved you away from the bar.
Oh, hi. Hello. I'm fine. Tries to get up. Stretches gracefully.
Stretches or stretches?
Stretches without the super.
Okay, let's see how good you blend in being a normal recovered person.
No. Oh, fuck.
That is only a super glitch. Roll your d6.
1.
So you do something with an extended level of force, and you gain a convince XP.
So like while I'm stretching, I bounce a little bit, and I can just hear a crack from the whatever I'm sitting on.
So you grab like the edges of your seat to push yourself up, and you just snap one of the armrests as you get up.
Oh wow, they make these things so feeble now. Gotta fix that. And she's just gonna walk out, go around a corner, and just super speed as fast as they can away from that place.
Okay, but in their defense, I've actually accidentally broken a chair like that in real life.
Aw.
I did it while I was back in Mississippi.
So you just activated your superpowers. Roll me 1d6.
Okay.
6.
5. You're fine.
Ah.
Heard
You are
that,
fine.
Jerry.
Bud, Maud, roll me one more d6, please.
Okay.
Oh boy.
1.
Oh god, these are interesting options.
Oh, right. Fuck. Okay. I see.
The big incident. Oh dear, oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh god.
The mayor walks up to like a little podium that has been set up. And he starts doing his welcome to this lovely day speech. We are so resilient, we have bounced back after great calamities and disasters. And he informs the public that the next great trial that they will have to overcome is these super beings thinking they are better than everyone. And he announces that he has created a special task force that will seek out these super beings manipulating the normal people's lives and make sure they are no longer a threat to the society that they have created.
Oh no.
It's great that I'm just a normal, everyday person.
A worried glance is shared between Violet and Nora.
Yeah, right. Well, fuck.
You know,
Should,
if I had more confidence, I'd steal his wallet.
I'm going to just lean into the doctor and go, shall we just endanger someone and then save them just so we show that we're not a threat?
I'd say yes, but no, seeing how this is going, we just have to wait and something will fall into our hands.
Oh, I like if we're on the same wavelength here.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and disclose what side I'm on. I chose antihero, so I'm technically a hero, but like with gray morals.
Pretty much!
Is that what you picked too? So like technically a hero, but kind of in the gray zone.
Yeah.
So we have 2 anti-heroes and a villain.
Huh?
What alignment did you pick, Maud?
Well, here's the thing. I picked a villain.
Of course you did.
Okay. Like for a while, like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play a villain, and then I was just kept going, and I'm like, no, this is better as anti-hero.
Yes, but I think the moment that kind of settled that was the birds.
Yeah.
Like, no, fuck it, can't really be villain. I still like animals.
But you can be a villain now of animals for these
Yeah,
people.
Poison Ivy is basically an ecologist, so.
Yeah, so Nora is a graduate student majoring in ornithology, or the study of birds.
What a shock!
What a shock!
Okay, now that my jaws have slightly recovered from all this laughter, you can see us behind the mayor's stage 5 people dressed in what could only be described as combat casual. So they are trying to not be too intimidating and seem approachable while still wearing defensive and attack gear.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right?
one of them is like wearing a sun hat.
They're all wearing cargo pants though.
Of course.
None of them are wearing long trousers. Indeed, they're all wearing cargo pants or shorts. One of them is wearing a skirt.
Oh.
They all have like a tactical belt that is not in black, but in like a summer spring color. So like a blue, a green, a pink. Trying to be a bit less threatening to the public to make it seem like they are a good idea.
Who do we fight?
I could
Anyone
fuck
not
this
wearing
up
a
so
primary
fast.
color.
No, I do like professions transfer.
Do any of them have guns?
I'm sorry, what?
Do any of them have guns?
They
No,
do
but one
not,
has a set of chunk and one has a set of nunchucks.
they
Okay.
do not appear to be carrying firearms, no.
Oh, okay.
It's like two swords. Someone has a pair of nunchucks. Like someone's carrying shurikens. Like
I want to super speed behind one of them that has a sword and make them draw it.
Just grab their hand, grab the sword with the hand, draw the sword,
and point it at the mayor. Yes.
and then just let them go again. So they just move, turn, move, and then they're just standing there very confused. Roll a d6. Let's see how this goes.
Let's see how this goes.
So you are super speeding. Are you trying to remain unseen?
Yes.
So this person just turns into a stop motion film. And did you roll a 2?
I rolled a 2.
So you succeed.
Yes.
Yay!
Is your final action to shove them so that they stumble forward towards the mayor?
No. My next action is to do it to another one with a sword.
It's not really a sword. It's more of one of those baton whack stick things.
Oh, great. So I've got 2 of them, right?
Roll a d6. Let's see if you can. Oh, 3.
It's a 3.
You roll faster than I can ask for them. Damn it, you and your speed.
I got super speed, baby.
Yes, you
And
have 2 of them now.
Now we do the fun part. Take both their hands and swing them at the mayor. Super speed, baby.
Okay, before you can roll,
Okay.
would any of the 2 other supers like to do anything seeing this weird stop motion film?
Oh, I'm going to take one of the cookies. I'm going to eat it with my cotton candy and go. Oh, a coop!
And I think Nora's just gonna look at Violet and just kind of like give her this like smug look and a shrug, and just like, let's see how well these fellas handle it before we step in. Just like, should we wait until they're proved useless, or should we step in beforehand?
Afterwards.
Yeah.
So we don't have to show that. I have my custom at home. It will be a hassle. Don't have super speed. Just be very, very depressing bus ride that I will probably set on fire.
Okay, mods, are you?
There's still 2 more. There's still 2 more steps to this plan. So after I make them swing, just wait.
Okay, so roll to swing. I assume you're still using your superpowers for that?
Yes.
Okay, 5. It's a success.
So it is a success, so they swing at the mayor, but they are not quite close enough to actually hit the mayor just yet.
Good.
Because it
This
did
is also
move
part of the plan.
past the mayor. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to super speed to the front, and I'm going to grow So now I'm completely visible, and I'm gonna snatch the mayor. Like, I've got you, Mr. Mayor. I'll keep you safe from these attackers.
Okay, roll roll your d6.
Yeah.
Yes, you are now holding the mayor in a giant fist, like it is a little sausage.
Nah, baby cradle this man.
Wow, that's a huge turn of events.
God, go ahead.
A reluctant, but like a reluctant sigh and a small chuckle comes from Nora.
I can't believe they tried to attack their own mayor.
Do we recognize now mode super? Like, they used enlargement, right? As their main.
Mhm. Yes.
So will we now know which one you are?
Possibly. Probably.
Maud, I'm gonna point out you are not wearing your super suit.
That's true.
I'm. Oh,
So everybody
fuck.
can identify you.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've done this.
So I am wanting to let you retract your final action for something else.
I'll retract my final action to super speed into my super suit.
Okay, I'm gonna say that takes you like 2 rounds.
Okay, great.
Super speed home, get changed, and get back.
Oh! With how things are developing, I would like to. You said that one of them is shurikens, right?
Apparently, yes.
So, with how things are developing, with how things are developing, I suspect they're gonna be in attack mode now, because apparently 2 of them just tried to hit the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and they have dropped their weapons and like, that wasn't me, that wasn't me, that was not me.
Before the one with a shuriken can drop the weapon, I'm going to telekinesis it towards the mayor, missing him, but just barely, maybe a little scratch or something like that.
A little cut in his suit.
Yeah.
And while this is going on, Nora is going to run behind the stalls and change into her superhero outfit that she keeps on her because she knows it's like being an on-call doctor. You never really get a day off.
Yeah.
Really hope.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jerry, roll for superpowers.
Yep.
Nora, try to blend in.
Yes. 10.
That's a glitch.
Oh,
Success.
A glitch. Let me
And
roll
Jerry
it.
succeeds. The
Alright.
mayor now has a rip in his suit.
oh.
Okay, I got
Oh,
it.
what did I just start?
You unintentionally activate one or more of your specific superpowers. I am going to say that she, about a little bit away from the tents, she starts flying. Just like trying to pick up a little bit more speed.
Oh, can I suggest something?
Yes.
Instead of a flying, just this over dramatic, edgy murder of crows following
Yes.
and covering.
Yes. Yes, that was my second option. Yes, I would like to do that one. Just like a shroud of birds cover me as I go to hide.
Yep. Who needs telephone booths when you just have bird cover?
Yeah.
Bird cover. You're the Batman.
And I'm going to go, oh my god, they're trying to kill the mayor! I only wish a superhero could help them!
Well, you're trying to draw attention so that it's showing off.
Yep.
And you have advantage because you are trying to convince people.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Oh, see, this entire party is doing what Mickey Wordsell would do.
Fuck. Well,
So you do
Liz.
super glitch.
Yeah. Four. What is four?
Unintended
Causes.
distraction.
Well, I'm getting unintended attention. I'm a panicking girl of a fucking thing. Oh my god.
No. Unintended destruction.
Oh. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh. The stall catches fire. Like, the podium catches fire.
Oh god. So that one shuriken that you telekinesis, like, embeds itself in the ends of the stage and just heats up.
Yep. Probably it got some sort of wire or something. Shorted something.
Great, you got a new lie. They're supervillains.
Oh, true. That one works as well.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
They just
Yes.
actively use powers on stage.
Okay. So Jerry did her two actions. What action would you like to take? Doctor?
Plague Doctor would like to change now that she is behind. Covering, she wears her superhero suit underneath her regular clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally just her taking off her overclothes and putting on her mask.
Okay.
So
I'm
now
going to
we'll
make that a
take
free
that.
action.
Okay, a free action, and with that, she is going to fly upwards now that she is in full costume.
Okay, use your superpower.
That'd be a 1d6. That is a 2.
That is a super duper good success. Would you like to do like a heroic entrance speech?
I would! I don't know what I'm gonna say!
I'm not giving you a script this time, sir.
I know, hold on, let me think.
God,
While
I
you
can't
are
believe this is
slowly
wrong.
levitating and preparing your speech, something zooms back into the park. Maud, would you like to describe your superhero outfit?
So it is bright orange and blue in little diamonds.
You're a bit muffled there, a bit weird sound-wise.
Oop, my headphones popped out.
Yeah.
My superhero outfit is orange and blue in these big diagonal lines with
God.
with a very cat-like mask that extends for about 1 foot way too long and stretches with me. And
Like every good super suit should.
yes. And some horns.
Okay,
Also,
so a blur of blue and orange zips into the park.
Embiggen! And you see them grow to like half Godzilla size and take out
Jesus.
a very, what looks like a tiny camera in their hands. This is the Big reporting live. It looks like the mayor's new defense force against superheroes turns out to be super villains. Stay tuned on Channel 5 for more.
Oh my god, I love it.
So, in Fantasyland, Channel 5 is literally live streamer TV.
Yeah. It's live streamer news. Alright. Do I need to roll superpowers for that?
Yes, you did.
2.
I was about to say, I'm gonna state now that if you fail, it affects your camera.
God, my camera. Can't
So,
forget the thing.
Lee, would you
Yes.
like to describe your suit and speech?
Yes. So, her suit is this kind of like this, like, kind of black translucent, not translucent, what is it called? It's like when light hits it at different angles, it turns different colors.
Oh yeah, like some sort of refraction.
You're
Refractory.
hollow!
Prismatic.
Yeah, that one. And so it's like it's black, but like when light hits it in different ways, it kind of turns like a dark shade of green to purple, that kind of thing. And she has long sleeves that kind of go down to the wrist, and like a cape that kind of looks like it's made out of feathers, and a mask that like the domino masks that you see where it's like kind of just goes over the eyes with like a point at the end of it, and her hair is pulled back into a tight bun.
Mm-hmm. And did you want to speech or no?
Yes.
Go for it.
Did somebody call for a doctor?
Oh.
Get off the stage.
I couldn't think of a bird pun.
The doctor is in.
The doctor is in.
I hate it here.
Okay.
And she just has like she's like slowly floating up, and she has like her like fisted balling on her hips, and like toes pointed up as she's like floating upwards.
Okay.
Ma'am, this is a Chili's.
Jerry,
Yeah.
anything you would like to do?
So, I will say everything is like all the attention is pretty much focused on the stage and what's going on there, right?
And attend.
Yeah. And I'm gonna drop into the lake to change into a very somewhat made on the spot costume.
You're gonna jump into the lake to make yourself a costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it gonna be made out of ice?
Yes.
Do I... God. Stealth, I guess, is blending in. But then you're also using your superpowers to make a suit.
Yeah. And
I'll give you the D6.
okay. 1d6. Yay.
You successfully turn the lake into a suit.
Yes.
How many ducks do you fuse?
Oh, no ducks. I make sure that the ducks are away, but...
Thank you.
Just checking. So would you like to describe your makeshift suit?
Oh, basically is a light armor of ice with a mask on. And, the hair with this little glisten of ice. And not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna make my entrance like that, like splash of water.
Okay. Lee,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Good question. I think so. What seems to be the most obvious threat? I feel like
None of them!
well, because technically, Maud's character hasn't done any like that we have seen has not done anything threatening. So for all we know,
live streamer.
yeah, you're you're a journalist. You're a journalist with a question.
I would
The
say
general
that
supply?
right now, because all the guards seem extremely confused, the fire might be the biggest threat right now.
I don't know how to deal with that.
Oh,
I can
luckily I
fly.
do.
I can fly. I can communicate with birds, and I have claws. None of those are very useful in putting out fires.
You could try swooping the mayor away.
I will do that. I
Roll for
will.
superpowers.
All right.
Because one of your inherent supers is super strength, so you can lift the
Yeah.
mayor.
So that's a 2. So she swoops down, picks him up, and sets him off in a clear area away from the fire.
Okay. Maud.
Yes. So, this is where enlargement and stretch are funny. So I'm gonna do the hee hee Miss Marvel move, and I'm gonna stretch one hand all the way to the guys, make it really big, and just scoop them off the stage.
Roll for superpowers.
All right. Bad guys obtained.
Do you hold them or do you just brush them off?
I hold them.
Okay. I am just gonna point it out that every time you fail or choose to be super and use your superpowers, I get a point.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
So this fight is ranking up to the next event as we're going.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yes.
Because it literally says every time their cover is blown, which means 15 points or more in our case, choose the next event.
How many points are we on now?
8.
Okay.
Is our cover blown?
Yeah, our cover got blown, and that's what caused the announcement of the 5 people.
Yep.
Is it blown even though we're in outfits every time
No,
we do
cover
something?
blown is like the term for when you reach the threshold.
Okay.
Cover blown means that there is something that requires you to take action.
Okay.
Alright. And as for me, well, there's a fire on the stage. Someone might need to put it off. Okay, go.
Recording.
I think the situation needs to chill out a bit. And
Oh, I hate these fuckers.
just gonna
Inside
use
my
that.
head.
Use cryomancy to make sure the stage is not on fire anymore.
Okay.
Roll 1d6. Yeah.
You good. You freeze the fire.
The big is just thinking, see, this is why I couldn't be a fucking hero. Those cheesy ass lines. Well, I guess I should say freezy.
Okay. So, to recap, we have a half-frozen, charred stage. We have a mayor that has just been swooped up to the side into a field. And we have 5 supposedly well-armed, well-trained individuals being held by a super.
Yep.
Because they attacked the mayor.
Oh god. I don't even know how I need to, do I need to roll for this? No.
What can you roll for this?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry.
We saved the day from a
We saved the
totally
day.
known threat.
Maud,
Yeah.
You... Rituals go.
Ooh, someone has telepathy.
Should I be resisting this in some way? Why do I think I should let them go?
Well, they have been neutralized, and you've been holding them for long enough. People might get the wrong idea.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
And almost
Bird
without
get
thinking,
some
your
birds.
hand starts moving down to the ground to put them down.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Almost as
Uh,
if your body did not ask for your consent.
can I yell to the play to get some birds to surround these guys?
Sure.
Bird Bay, get birds. I'm letting these guys go. Keep an eye on them.
That is going to warrant an eyebrow raise and like a sharp look, but crows and other sharp-beaked birds start perching around them in standing guard.
Yeah,
Roll
sorry for
power.
the name call. I just don't know your superhero name. So I we'll find out later. I will hold interviews. Yeah.
Roll for powers.
D4. Sorry, that was a 4.
I was about to say D4. No.
So I believe that is a success, and we are now up to 10 super points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh God. Let's see. God, I'm trying to figure out how to narrate this.
Okay. While you're doing that, I say subjects apprehended and stream over. Turn off the stream.
Then just bolt it?
It's in the cloud, baby.
Lee,
Yes.
that idiot that you just saved tried to make you a criminal. Tried to take you down, possibly even have you killed.
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly feel very justified in being very angry with them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about how she responds to anger.
Oh.
Is she like me, where she bottles everything up, or is she petty? I'm trying to think of how she reacts to anger.
Oh my God. Fucking Bird Bay.
I'd like to imagine that a pigeon flies over and lands on his head. Doesn't do anything, but it lands on his head.
Ominously.
His toupee shifts.
He immediately starts swatting at it, trying to scare it off.
Like, he swats at it and it like flies up a little bit, but once his hands settle down, it just like goes back on his head.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That I'm going to say that is her being petty.
Oh God.
I respect it.
So, should I roll for that? Yes or no?
I am gonna say that you did use your power to
Yes. Is that a
communicate with the pigeon.
Is that 1 or 2d6?
You use a power.
Okay.
Well,
1d6.
1d6. 3.
Okay, that is a success. You have created the most annoying pigeon ever. Um,
That's quite the
You
accomplishment.
haven't made a bird. You haven't brought about a bird. You brought the bird. The bird that no bird likes. You brought Jerry.
Jerry,
Yes.
you just saved these people. You saved this whole bloody park from a wildfire.
Yep.
And none of them, not a single one, protested to the mayor wanting to turn you into criminals and have you persecuted, hunted, who knows what.
True. True.
He is the problem.
It is.
He hadn't said anything, those people would have been absolutely fine with supers. He is a threat.
Yes, I agree.
He needs to be taken care of
Oh,
for the greater good of society.
I agree. Absolutely.
Before you take action, think about your action. Maud,
Huh?
you watch as one of those 5 people passes out. Jerry, how would you
Yes.
respond to those thoughts in your head?
Oh, planning. I will go like. Are we still flying?
Are you
Uh,
sure?
the mayor is on the ground.
Okay,
Flight doctor is still flying.
I'm going to go close to the mayor. Okay. Well, it was quite fortunate that we were here to help you. They could have killed you. I'm just going to look at him, like, straight up. Have
I'm
you
gonna say you're showing off.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not only showing off. Like I'm going to bounce some ice and go. "No, you know, it will be such a tragedy if that fire spread out. You might want to reconsider your stance. You wouldn't want these people to get hurt because you wanted us gone, right?
So you're using your powers?
Yes, I am.
Roll your d6.
Yep.
I believe that puts us at 13?
Yes, probably.
I have the counter at 12. Did I miss
12.
something?
No, I no, 12 does sound right. I lost count for a second. Yeah, so you successfully caused the mayor to pee his pants.
That's what I thought.
Hee hee.
No need to be afraid. We are here to help you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm just going to slowly walk away.
Like, as you walk away, you have noticed that, like, all the people in the park have pulled out their phones and are recording and taking pictures and, like,
Oh,
shouting questions, asking for your name.
Frostfire.
What?
I'm not my usual costume. I improvise one.
Yes, I know. So people are asking for your name.
Frostfire.
Frostfire?
Yeah.
Frostfire.
Delightful.
Yeah, it was good. Probably will have to do a bit of a rebranding when I get home.
This is happening to all 3 of you, by the way. They're asking for, like, can I take a picture with you? They're asking for demonstrations of your power.
Oh, you just have to go look at my forum. You go to www.thebigbig.com and you'll be able to watch all of my live streams that feature so many events like this because, oh my god, so much stuff happens. And you'll be able to see all of my superhero adventures, yes. And you probably will be able to see interviews with all of the heroes that were here today.
And if someone asks for a show of my power, I will show off. I'm gonna go, well, I consider my powers as something to be used only when the necessity arises. You never know when something can go wrong, and we want to keep you safe.
How is the doctor dealing with all this attention?
The doctor, like I've mentioned, is pretty public, so she's taking pictures. And then once all the pictures are done, what she'll do is like they want a show of power, so she'll she'll stand off away from people like a safe distance. She'll like extend the claws and lift off and fly, and as she does, the birds follow.
Ah.
Should I
was
roll?
her name?
Could all three of you please roll a d6 and tell me who rolls the lowest?
Alright.
Not me! I rolled a 6.
Oh shit. Oh god. On this 6. Hello.
Terry,
Yeah.
you feel a sting in this at like the side of your neck, almost your jaw, and you pass out.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I'm gonna snatch her up.
As you notice that now that the birds are flying away, 4.5 person, because one is still passed out, the 4 people are now no longer guarded by birds, and they have taken aim with their guns at the supers.
Oh, they have guns on.
I thought they didn't have guns.
I specifically say they did not appear to be carrying firearms.
I can second that one. Did not appear was the phrasing.
Alright.
Can I stretch an arm down to them and just super speed smack all the guns out of their hands?
You sure can. Roll for superpower.
Boop.
You are successful in knocking 3 out of the 4 guns out of the hand because the fourth gun is somebody's hand.
Oh! Alright.
And they are now taking aim at you.
Oh.
I am going to allow you to narrate how you would like to dodge this shot, and that will determine the difficulty of your roll.
Also, we are currently at 16 super points, so we have hit the second threshold.
Yeah.
So I'm going to...
Lee, would you like to roll that d6 for me to see what happens? While Maud is describing their escape.
A 1.
Well, fuck.
It's such a good number, though.
Should I roll again?
No, it's fine. You can summon the aliens.
Nice. I'm going to use my super speed to basically wait for when they're going to shoot and zoop back down to normal size. And then punch him in the face.
Okay, roll for superpowers.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Roll for glitch.
Okay, regular glitch. 2.
Temporary incapacitated. You pass out. Again.
She's just narcoleptic.
At this point, you might be.
You know, I'm a reporter. I do not get enough sleep. It is hard on unleashtees.
I'm gonna say that by passing out, you do dodge the shot.
Yes.
Like the
As
amen
they're passing out,
and then fly down, like just drops down.
as they pass out, they're gonna say this very drowsily. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Vodka hiccup.
I'm gonna
Okay,
whip your
so,
ass.
dear Doctor, two of your companions are knocked out.
Great. So, how many of the guys are left? Is it all 4 of them, or is only one of them left?
Well, technically it's all 4 of them, but for the 3 of them, they are currently scrambling to get their guns again, who are now somehow halfway embedded into the dirt.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the flocks of birds that are flying with me, and I'm going to send them to start pecking at the guys.
Roll for superpower.
Ah!
Roll for glitch.
5.
You inconvenience others.
Well,
You inconvenience them.
we're being attacked. It's self-defense.
How did I'm trying to like the only way I can think is I mean they're not getting their guns so they're inconvenienced. Like would that even count?
I'm gonna say that people have panicked and are trying to run away, and they ended up running in the direction that the birds were coming from. So they all had to like hunker down to get the birds over them before they could continue running.
Okay.
Get
They were
bird on.
crawling, and as the shadow of the birds passes overhead, a even darker, larger shadow appears. It is a fucking spaceship. Comes down out of the clouds.
Oh god.
But how our heroes are gonna deal with this one will be an adventure for another day.
Yes.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh
I will be
god.
very happy to bring this character back one day.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh god.
So again, for everybody watching, this was our first ever play of Supernormal, a
Yeah.
game where people with superpowers discover how difficult it is to take a day off. Created by Ursi Dice, URSI Dice.
Yep.
You say discover how difficult it is to take a day off. You gotta realize I have worked like with my work schedule. I kept getting called in. I have like this is my first day off in like 3 weeks. Like I know.
Oh, and you're back to your regular job.
Yes. Like I had a weekend off, and that was my first time off for like 3 weeks.
Well, my cheeks hurt from laughing. I hope everybody else found it as funny as I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was fun.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I made this character with the thought of, oh, Liam's gonna try to bullshit us in this one, so I might make the most bastard character ever. Why not? Also, I beat your challenge.
You beat my challenge?
I beat your challenge.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Making a non-friendly character.
Right! I had to think what challenge we were talking about. So, like, I didn't provide any challenges for this game. What?
Yeah, no. This character was at the same time a complete pitch and used the sweetheart skills.
Yeah, good job.
I win.
Congrats.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Do we want to do shout outs while Jerry desperately hunts for somebody to raid?
I have someone to raid.
Okay.
Great. Well, I'm Maud. I've been Kayla Demure, or the Big Big. You can find me at Behind a Dream on Instagram. You can find me at wait, no, Dreamers Eve on Instagram. Behind a Dream on Twitter. Postal Pan is on Twitch. I might be streaming really soon.
Yeah.
And that's been the Big Big. Next.
Lee?
Hello everyone, I am Lee. I played Nora Plague Dr. Nichols. You can find me at Corvidmancer, Corvidmancer, in Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Discord. Like any social media platform that I have, it as Corvidmancer. So if you push me up and you find me there, I have an account there. If you can't find Corvidmancer there, I'm not there.
Alright. Hello, I've been Jerry. I played Violet, now Frostfire, because it was a better name. And I usually run the Saturday games of Cerulean Springs. And I play at the Wednesdays Dragon Torn and Lyrium as Varania Celestia. I write stuff, and you can find me on Twitter at m_arbalasi. You will find it somewhere. And let me remind you to please come to our Discord. We are some fun people, so
Yes, we make many a goof there.
we really do. And that you can find our other shows uploaded on YouTube to catch up.
Yeah, I occasionally live make memes during sessions in response to what's happening during our streams.
And yeah, Don?
Well, I'm Don. I was the Panic GM for today's impromptu session. I am the secret keeper of one-shots, because they are awesome.
Yes.
And I do not exist outside of the pocket dimension at Sprita Studios, so please come keep me company there.
Yes, our famous Crypt Keeper, yes.
Alright, thank you all for coming, and we're gonna go raid the Roll Society. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now. Goodbye!
Oh, nice.
Bye!
So who got the joke of why their name was Kayla Demure?
No idea.
Demure means small.